Hola guys, welcome to my space. This is Sura. So this is the speed build of a real home from Park Model Homes. So I don't know, I think I've said this several times before. I'm a big fan of tiny homes. I remember the story behind it is when I was a bit younger, I had a small room and I used to want a bigger room. But now I actually prefer small rooms because it's so stressful to clean big rooms and you end up accumulating things you don't need, and then you just look around. When you wake up, you look around and you're like, okay, all these things I don't need them, but I still have to keep them because I'm like, oh well, I already have them, I already spent money on them, or someone gave them to me or something. But yeah, so I prefer the minimalist life, just have things that you need, and that kind of saves you money too, because when you go out, okay, I'm not buying this, that, because oh, I might need it in future. Is not like you're not ordering basically. So yeah, um that is why I like tiny I mean, I have other reasons why I like them. They're really tiny, they're really cute, and they just feel like something that is like, with how everything is so expensive, it seems like something that anybody can do. And I kind of like that you don't have to have a lot of money or whatnot for you to have a tiny home. So yeah, another thing about tiny homes for me is also the fact that you can create make a tiny home to suit your needs. Like, so it doesn't you don't have to compromise. Because I remember, how did I my first ever video of tiny homes, I think it was in 2019, and it was when the caption was, or the title was, a walk-in closet in a tiny home. And I was like, that's nice, that is really nice, like let's see that. So I think that was what got me hooked, and then I was just watching videos, several videos, and before you know it, I'm like, okay, I really, now I want a tiny home for myself. But yeah, it's for now that plan is on hold until further notice. So the next best thing is building same tiny homes and moving my sims inside. Um, I follow so many of them on YouTube, but so I'm able to recreate, and I have been recreating like different tiny homes. One of the ones I like, Park Model Homes, they have a similar design, yet they always evolve it. This is not an advertisement or anything. Like, this is like something that they keep doing, but you see changes and you're like, oh, this is nice. Like, there was a time when one of the things that put me off tiny homes was the loft, because I'm like, why can't my bed just be downstairs and I'll be able to, sleep downstairs in my bed? So I think that was when I probably stumbled upon one of them, either Park Model Homes or something else. This is a build by Park Model Homes. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, the bedroom is downstairs, like, and it's not looking like it's so much space and things like that. And you have your living room, you have your kitchen that's quite big, you have your toilets, and there's even a second floor. And in this build, there are three rooms. I even plan to um probably turn one of the rooms upstairs to a bathroom, so it'll be two rooms, two toilets, or even one will be, it'll be three rooms, two toilets. Because I mean, you can't do that in real life, because I don't think you can like put a toilet upstairs, except you want to make it two toilet downstairs and then the rooms upstairs. But I kind of like that. I've seen different like tiny homes. I've seen one where it's like two stories and it's tiny, and there are two bedrooms on opposite side, and there's like this pathway that connects them. So for this build, what do I like? I like the living room. I like how it's almost as if it's like home from home. Like, anybody that's thinking of moving to a tiny home, they're able to move to this tiny home and not feel like, wow, I've compromised something, depending on when they're coming space. And one another thing about tiny homes, there's excess space somehow, because of there's overcompensation, because yeah, there is that thought that it's too tiny, there won't be enough space. You have more space in tiny homes than you have in actual homes, because there'll be space under the staircase. Like in this case, there'll be cabinets in the toilet, extras, like the standing cabinets in this build. There's oh, is it wardrobe? No, it's not wardrobe, it's cabinets, I guess that they're called. There's cabinets all over the kitchen and counters, like everywhere is an opportunity for more space. In this build they don't have it, but usually even chairs have the space. Everything is like everything has its own space, and I like that. I like that there's a space for everything. There's, compensation, and it's not something that is stressful. I like that. It's this the way the spaces, or the storage, actually, not space, storages, is such that it's not something that will stress you when you're trying to get your things. So that is really nice. So now let's talk about this team build. This same build was not, it just took a long time, but it wasn't hard to make, and I kind of like that, because I think going into it I was thinking, will this be easy? But it was nice. It was quite interesting to make. One thing about tiny homes that I think drives me crazy is the fact that they always use white, and I'm going to start changing that color, because I'm like, why? I understand why they use white, because white gives an illusion of a lot of space, but I'm just like, still, why white? So I kind of mixed and matched, like white, and a bit of gray and black, and um I like that. Sorry, for the build, I like that I was able to, use rugs in some places, even though like the tiles in the kitchen and the living room are supposed to be the same. I was able to, like, a part of it black, a part of it white, and yeah, the two doors, I kind of had difficulty with finding the right sliding door, but I've kind of figured that out. The um the room, trying to make the room look similar to the one in the real life, in the real life, the one in real life was kind of tricky, because the Sims is very funny now. But yeah, I really enjoyed this build, and yeah, thank you for tuning in, thank you for listening, thank you for watching. Bye bye.